Good morning, neighbors. This is Steve with Steve's Farm Adventure. Today we're going to be butchering and packing chickens. So bear with us, we're getting set up. We've got our water boiling. I've got a buddy of mine over here and we're going to knock out about 8 or 9 chickens and get them ready to put in the freezer. So all right, friends, we have started to dispatch our chickens, and of course this is what they look like dispatched. They're going to be our food. We're fixing to put some more water in the pot right here because it's done got hot, boiled down. So anyway, we'll be back. Oh, we got a fireman's nozzle. Brother Marty, come on in here, Brother Marty. This is Brother Marty.
How y'all doing today?
He's gonna be a new YouTube star. I'll run up there and turn the water on.
All right.
Just fill her back up and then we'll check the temperature.
All right.
We broke our nozzle, and so Marty happened to have another one. Let's see what we got.
It's probably cooled it down too much, that cold water.
We like to keep it about 180 degrees when we're scalding the chickens. That way the feathers come off nice. Turn it back up just a little bit. Get it warm back up. Oh. As soon as the water warms up, we'll be right back and go through the scalding and the plucking. Folks, we're back. Going to go to the Brother Marty's, keeping that one wet, and I'm going to start working this guy right here over a little bit. And it's always good not to cut no bone with your knife, because otherwise you're going to end up sharpening it again. So I just take these scissors and clip that right off around the craw. Then we're going to take this little knife. We're going to go around the hind end and get it situated and pinch up a little piece right there. Work our way right on around this old girl. Now you don't want to cut that, because then you end up with chicken dookie all over your chicken. And you'd rather not do that. Get us a little cut in there where we can get our finger in. Then you just kind of pick up on it, work it around their anal region. Just like so. Come on down here. We only do this about once every couple of years, so we don't have like meat birds, but reach up in here and pull this right on out. And if you do happen to get into their hiney, just make sure you get everything washed out. Wash your hands off. Looking good.
Looking good. Of course, I don't know what plucking good is, but the feathers is going all real good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my first time doing this kind of work. I seen my grandpa do it when I was about 9 years old, which he done it a little different way we done it, or doing it. But all that kind of work was instilled in me back when I was little bitty. So the way the world's going, you may have to go back to them roots, start doing stuff you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah. Basically want to get all the way up in here and get hold of the esophagus and the gizzard and everything, get it pulled out. As you can see, it's really not as bad as what you would think. The way we're doing it, we're doing 2 or 3 at a time, and then we go back and get dispatch some more and all that good stuff. So tell you what, these gloves are soft, slick, hard to get a hold of stuff. Trying to make sure we got all the organs out of it, the esophagus and the gizzard and all that kind of thing. Come on here. It's a slick like greased. Gonna get this neck bone out of there and it's out of the way. Finally got that puppy.
Yeah, this brings back memories. It's one thing you can't take from a person is their memories of the good old days, if that's what you wanted to call it back in. We had it made pretty good though. Ain't like today.
Yep. Now we're put him in cold water, cool him off, cool her off.
Does that look alright? I can't tell.
Yeah.
I ain't got my glasses on.
Yeah, it's good enough. Good enough. Clean this mess up right here. I don't keep none of the gizzards or anything like that, just because there ain't gonna be enough of them to make it worthwhile. Tell you what, these gloves are slick.
Yep.
Whoa. Folks, we're going to do some more and get back with you as we get them done, so the video isn't so long. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like if you like this kind of content.
Or thumbs up.
Or thumbs up. And thumbs up. Not or, and.
And.
So anyway, we'll be back in a little while. Get Marty and I's down to the last couple chickens. We didn't want to bore you with everything, so get the way I do my chicken scald, about 160 to 180 degrees, and then you can just pick them up and do just what we're doing. Get you a box or a trash can or something, because these feathers will make a mess in your yard. You'll have every raccoon, every possum in the country coming around. So try to keep everything where you can clean it up pretty easy. As you can see, the feathers stick to your hands pretty good. We're wearing these nitrile gloves, and just working them over. If he's working right, your feathers, especially your wing feathers, are the easiest place to start. Just get them and pull them right out. You can overcook things, and they'll stick a little bit. They're a little harder to get off, but just try to remember that. So here in just a second, I'm gonna turn this one over to Brother Marty, and I'm gonna rinse my hands off, and I'll start clipping him up. Unless you want to do it, Brother Marty.
Yeah, I'm good. We had a good system going on. I put, you cut.
Now, me and Marty changed places. We got our chickens over here in ice water. It's about, I don't know, 60 degrees today. And the way you do this, you want to go ahead, I get my feet off. So I give them just a little nudge. Then you go backwards, right there at that joint. And catch it, go right up in there like that. And there you go. Now, I come up here to the crawl, and you can see a big old fat piece right there, solid as a rock. What I do is I'll grab that dude and cut that skin down in toward the meat, and then work that skin off and around that crawl. You lose a little bit of meat like that, but to me, it's well worth not having to fight it. So we'll get this down and cut off like so. So now we got it right here where we can get at it. Flip this dude around. And I take a pair of these game shears or kitchen shears or whatever. And there's his crawl, gone. That makes it a little harder to get his esophagus and stuff, but we'll get it from the other end. Do the same thing on this end. Find that bone right here. Pinch up a little skin, cut. Run my finger down in there. Like so. And I come all the way around. Come around the hiney. But you don't want to get into that if you can help it. And kind of pick him up and use the bird's weight to help me stretch it and get in there. But you want to be careful, because you don't want to get in those intestines. And take your kitchen shears or whatever you got, hold him up, cut that tail off where his tail feathers are, just like so, and come back around here and work the rest of it out. There goes his tail. Now that leaves you a place to take and get your hand all the way up in there, your fingers, and grab it and just pull. Try to pull with your fist, and then you pull gizzards and livers and everything out. Intestines, heart, lungs, the whole 9 yards. Reach in there and grab it, pull it. Now, come back around here. We'll split this thing open a little bit. Now, I'm gonna get rid of all this yellow fat on this chicken. But you can tell these chickens had a good life. Big and fat, juicy. Anything loose in there you find, you just get a hold of it best you can and pull. Other people do it a little different. This is how I know how to do it, so. Look down in there, and then we'll take a little bit of water. Start rinsing him off, rinse the table off. Now, rinse him back off. Drop him in the water. So friends, got 3 bags of chicken. Part of them's cut up, part of them's whole. Marty got a couple bags of chicken. You know, we did it as a joint effort, and that way we can share everything. But we appreciate you coming by.
Like, subscribe, thumbs up, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, please subscribe and leave comments if you got any helpful hints for us, because we sure don't know it all.
Sure
So anyway, God bless you. Don't know if we'll have another video for Christmas or not, but have
Merry
a great
Christmas.
day and Merry Christmas.